Hi, everybody. Good evening. Again, one of my random lives that I didn't get to uh, plan ahead or advertise. So, welcome everyone. Good evening. This is Daphne Osanya Paez, and welcome to Daphne Live. And tonight we're going to be talking about Made in Malacañang again because so many things have happened and are continuing to happen. Tonight we'll be talking about the music of Maid in Malacanang. Have you watched it, guys? We are live tonight in Facebook, Daphne.ph, and on my YouTube channel, Daphne.ph. So if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe in YouTube. And if you're in Facebook, please share this in your walls so that we can have a nice conversation. Just a little mga bate-bate here. Ay, si Raymart Ignacio. Abang-abang talaga ako sa live. Ha ha ha. Watching from Bacoor, Cavite. Salamat, Raymart. And Raf. Early bird. Hi, Miss Daphne. Wait, I lost you. I love the Traydor na pag-ibig. Yes, guys. So good. I love it. I love it. Okay. From YouTube. You know, we're live on YouTube. So we have GQ Shariam watching again next week. Cecilia saw it twice na. Wow. You know, guys, um, I have been following what's been going on. Let me just open up here. I know that, wait, huh? Live. Yeah. I'm going to share some updates. Am I doing that right? Wait, huh? It is now, how many thousand? Can you guys let me know the update pala? How many, uh, how much has the movie grossed? I think it was like 160 or 180 million. Let me see. Let's go to Viva. Or maybe you can tell me, guys, magkano na ba ang updates dyan sa Made in Malacanang? But let me know where you guys are watching from. Oh, Lisa. Wait, I need to talk to you. Lisa Hardaleza from Toronto. I bought a ticket for MIM Saturday showing here in Toronto, Canada. Can you tell me where you bought it? Because I want my parents to watch it. Especially, there's a little Easter egg for my dad there, so he has to watch it. And we can't find it online. Oh my goodness. 188 million? Wow. Congratulations, Viva. Bacana man. That's fantastic, guys. Okay, we've got Mero from Kuwait. We have Maria from Alabama. Okay, ayan, si Jessa, literal na nakauwi ko lang from the cinema. Ganda ng movie and the theme song. Talaga, ganda. Now, I just want to, before we have a chat with the musical directors, I'm so excited to meet them. Ang galing-galing nila. Their names are Marion Aunor and Ashley Aunor, and they are sisters, and they are related to our national artist, Nora Aunor. So as you can tell, uh, the creativity and the musical genes run in their blood. But before we chat with them, I want to pull up my conversation with Direct Daryl, my previous conversation with him, where he talked about the music. So let me just try this share screen business. Okay, wait, guys. Be patient with me because I am new here. All right, let's play that. Oh, wow. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. But we have a question kasi kanina we talked about the soundtrack. Ang ganda-ganda ng song. Can you tell us about that? Can you guys hear that?
Yes, we
Nosi
had
Balasi.
Nosi Balasi was actually a request from Senator Ain. You know, I'm not allowed to say it, but I'm saying it anyway. That Nosi Balasi is a very, very pricey song. It's a very expensive song. It's a legendary song. Anyone can sing it.
By Sampaguita, right?
Yeah, sang by a legendary artist. So, it explains it na it's mahal talaga. Mahal siya talaga. Mahal siya. Pero nung sinabi ni Senator Amy na alam mo, parang ang gusto kong ano natin, main team, ayoko, nahihiya ako. Sabi ko,
Add to stream. Wala. You couldn't hear it. It was about Daryl Yap talking about the music. Naka-mute na kayo, ma'am. Oh, ako yung mute. How about the playback? Walang no, ngayon may sound na. How do I have a sound now? Meron na. Pero yung playback ng audio ng video ni Daryl, kala ko naka-headset sila. Hindi, meron tayong audio. No, okay, 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 okay. Okay, we're okay. We have audio, and I want to play back the interview that of Daryl Yap talking about the music. Now, I wonder if you could hear that. Okay na ngayon, pero mahina. Hindi ako mahina. Pakilaksan. Wait, try again, okay? Let me just play this back. Add to stream.
okay,
Oh,
I'll talk to
napasubo
them.
kayo.
So, ano na yun, biglang dumating sa amin yung license, sabi, pwede na daw. It's just that it will be very, 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 very pricey if we're gonna use the original one. No, it's gonna be
So
super
that's
duper
about
pricey. It's like
Nosi
half of
Balasi,
the film already. So
how to
sabi
get
ko,
the
okay.
rights to it.
So sabi ko, okay, let's just have it, may ibang rendition. Tapos, there's only one artist in my mind that can pull it off with very, very small amount of time, very talented. It's like katabi ng red blood cells niya, musical notes. Sabi ko, okay, sige, sino yan? Sabi sa akin. Sabi ko, ang mag-score ng pelikula ko, for the first time, i-score nila yung pelikula. Ngayon lang sila mag-score ng pelikula. Ang mga ini-score nila, music nila, maybe ads, pero ngayon lang full length. Sabi ni Boss, sino? My God, kinakabahan ako. Sabi ko, let's try the Aunor sisters. Marion
Mm.
Aunor and Ashley Aunor. Mga pamangkin to ni Nora. Tapos, anak
Mm.
ni Lala Aunor. So, ako kasi, Daphne, pag nag-order ako ng music, tinatawag ako kay Marion. Sabi ko, Marion, gusto ko ng kanta na ito ang message, ito ang arrive, ito ang alam mo, nagkakaintindihan kami agad. So sabi ko, sa ayaw at sa gusto nyo, kayong mag-score ng Made in Malacanang. Sabi ko, sabi nila, oh my God, such a huge project. Baka hindi namin kaya. Sabi ko, naniniwala akong kaya nyo yan. Kasi nararamdaman, baka hindi pa alam ng mga ibang manonood. All the dramatic scenes were bagong lipunan.
Mhm.
So, yung lahat ng naririnig yung drama, it's all from Bagong Lipunan na inorkestra na sobrang bagal, ginawang chimes, ginawang violin. So it's all cohesive. So
Wow, I didn't
yeah,
notice that.
yeah, you will if you're gonna see it again. Magkakaroon ka na ng ganun. So Marion had that in mind because people who who knew uh, President Marcos way back will really struck a chord pag ganon ang sabi niya.
Mm.
I want them to reminisce talaga. I want to bring them back to that day talaga. So they did that, and Kaya ang mga tao, lalo na ang matatanda, merong something daw na hindi nila mapaliwanag sa music. Yun yun. No?
Wow.
Yun yun. So, Marion is very intelligent, plus the sister Ashley is very equally talented. No? And they did the music for only like 5 days.
It sounded like
So,
it had a like Lana Del Rey vibe.
yeah, because Marion is like that, no. I
Mm-hmm.
want Nosi Balasi. The first part, the Nosi Balasi in the beginning was very 80s, no, but very millennial din ang tunog. No? I
Mm-hmm.
want everybody to have that vibe. Then Dahil Sa'yo by Daryl Ong that was used for the Malacanang household. Ano naman, I want it very blues. I want it parang R&B, ganun
Are you
baga.
gonna release like a soundtrack? That would be a
I
great
think
idea.
it's on Spotify already.
Oh, isn't
Maliban
it?
dun sa, yeah, maliban dun sa trailer music na orchestra,
Ah, okay.
yon maliban dun. But alam ko, ipaprocess na nila yan until Friday because sobrang daming naghahanap.
Ayan, guys. That was direct Daryl Yap in our last conversation a few days ago, or maybe last week, about the music of Made in Malacanang. And then last night I watched the movie again after the premiere, which was like July 29. And then I watched it, and then I had time to focus on the details and really appreciate the artistry behind it, and really appreciated the music. So it was just timing that I had asked last night. I asked lang very late, and they said yes. So let's not wait any further, and let me introduce to you guys the musical directors behind Made in Malacanang, Marion Honor and Ashley Honor. Hi,
Hello, hi, Miss
Hi. Good
Daphne.
evening, Miss Daphne.
yay!
Minute.
Yes.
Super last minute but game na game kayo.
I
Thank you
know, right?
naman.
I was half asleep, but usually when in my conversations with Direct Daryl, I'm half asleep, and then I agree to things, and I'm like, oh, okay, I
And
guess
she
we're doing
actually
this.
woke me up. She was like, "We have a guesting room." Oh, okay.
We just accept it
We just
at this
accept
point.
it.
Wow, guys, congratulations on this beautiful work of art that you guys did. So tell me
Oh, thank you.
about yourselves. Marion, that's you with the long hair, and Ashley
It's
on the
me.
yeah,
Not
okay,
me.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah. And are you sisters?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're sisters. Guess who's older?
Don't say that. Don't make me do that.
Nobody knows.
But yeah, we're sisters,
Yes.
and we have a production duo called Honorable
Mm,
Productions. Although we're
Honorable.
both artists, yeah,
yes.
we're both artists. We're both songwriters. We're both music producers. Although usually our tandem is more like I would write the songs, or we'd write the songs together, and she would handle all of the arrangement, mixing, mastering,
Technical stuff.
all the technical
Yes.
computery stuff she would
Mhm.
handle.
That's my
Okay,
eyes are blind now. That's my eyes are blind.
I'm sorry.
so let's back up a little bit. Honorable meaning honor.
Yes.
Yes.
Honor, honorable.
Yeah.
Ganda. Because
Name.
you,
Yes.
okay, tell me about your family. You are the Honor sisters, and you are related to no less than our national artist Nora Honor. How are you related to her?
She's actually our tita. She's my mom's cousin. Our mom's cousin.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
Our
used to
mom's
doing these interviews alone. Anyway, our mom's cousin. Our mom is Lala Honor, Maribel Honor. She was part of this group in the 70s. Na apat na sikat. They were like love teams, all that. So
Yes.
music really runs in our blood.
Wow. And okay, so let's get down to it. Who's older, ba?
It's like the silence.
Me.
Yes. Her.
Okay. And how
Well,
did you start? I mean, music runs through your genes, of course, but how did you get into the business? Both of you.
Um, Oh, well, for me, I started a bit earlier. I started like in 2013. There was this songwriting competition with ABS-CBN called Himig Handog.
Mhm.
And then I won third best song there with my song If You Ever Change Your Mind. And then shortly after, I got signed to a record label. Um, and yeah, I've released like two albums, lots of singles. My songs you'd usually hear in movie OSTs. So yeah, whenever there'd be like trailer music or love scenes or whatever, that would be my voice playing in the background.
Oh,
And then yeah, eventually I transferred over to Viva Records, and then now I have partnered up with Viva and have my own record label called Wild Dream Records. So yeah, all that since 2013.
my goodness, you're so entrepreneurial. And Ashley, how did you get into this?
Well, actually, I actually had an album when I was 5 years old, so it started there. And
Yeah.
she was actually the one guesting in my album, but I had to stop because my teacher was telling me to finish schooling before all the music biz stuff. So I actually came back around
18.
18, 19.
Yeah.
And then I came out with a song called Mataba, well, about like body positivity
Yeah.
stuff, but it's kind of like rock-ish. That's novelty. It's
Mhm.
like Taglish, and I released it with Star Music, their sub label, DNA Music.
Yeah.
Galing. So, let's talk about Made in Malacañang. Kasi ang kwento ni Direct Daryl ay he really wanted you guys to do it. And then when he approached you, he said, you gets nyo na agad. Tama ba yon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grabe naman si Direk. He talked us up a lot in
Yes.
in his interview, but that was really sweet of him.
Mhm.
Na-touch kami dun sa message niya, and how he described the whole process. But yeah, even before Made in Malacanang, we were always providing music for his movies already as theme songs. It started like sa his other movies na Revirginized, and then Sarap Mong Patayin, Manananggal. So we're always working together already. And then it just so happened that, yeah, for this project, actually at first, he only asked for one song, the theme song, which was originally Traydor na Pagibig.
Mm-mm.
And then, yeah, usually when he would give, like, he would ask for songs. Yeah, like he said, he would just give me the message of the song, the overall vibe, and then he would describe the scene a little bit. And I'm like, how are we supposed to feel in the scene? Is it like heavy dramatic? Is it sultry? Is it, and then he would be very specific naman. But then at the same time, he would just leave it up to me or leave it up to us to our creativity, whatever
Mhm.
we may come up with. And then yeah, he usually vibes with what we do. So I'm always surprised whenever he's pleased with the work that we submit to him.
True, true.
Wow. What did he tell you about Traydor na Pag-ibig? Like, what did he say? Na,
For Traydor na Pagibig, he described the last scene of the movie,
Mhm.
actually, the very iconic scene of everyone rallying into the Malacañang Palace, and then lots of parang medyo heavy daw, the tears in the Marcos family's eyes, ganun
Yeah.
daw. And then I think originally he was supposed to put them in the car or something like that, and then everyone would be crying in the car. So that's
Oh, yeah.
like what was in my head while I was writing that song.
Mhm.
And then he just said something vintage, something that fits the 80s or something, but then something that's still very now. So just from those
Yeah.
keywords, I'm just like, okay, let's
Basically.
just see what we come up with, and then
Mhm.
hopefully he likes it, which he did, and he ended up using in the film. So, yeah.
Oh,
Still
that's
very
good.
surprised.
It's really worked out well. But wait a second. People are
Yeah.
telling me my audio is bad. Guys, wait ha. I'm telling my daughters to get me my sisters kasi sisters kayo. Pero ang ganda ng talaga. Did he tell you kung paano niyo gagamitin yung audio? Like sinabi niya what scene without any spoilers. Pero did he tell you na parang it was a little um opposite of what was happening? The tone of the music was so beautiful, and then what was happening was gut wrenching, but ang galing.
Yeah, actually, I was really excited about that because I'm really into those scenes sa mga movies na parang slow-mo yung buong thing, and then parang, kunwari,
Like the contradiction between like the war scene and then suddenly like a really happy track playing over it, so that people are having mixed feelings,
yeah.
bittersweet type.
Yeah, actually, I'm super obsessed with mga scenes na ganun, so I was really excited to do this one.
Yes.
And then, yun, na parang sinabi niya lang na ganun yung gusto niyang feel. Super dramatic yung nangyayari, but then yung song super, like you said, opposite or contradictory to
Yes.
what's happening. So I think it played together really well, especially because a lot of the scenes in the movie are very heavy drama and orchestral, the ones that we ended up doing. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so distracted. People are telling me I'm in Facebook, they can't hear me, but in YouTube, they can hear me. Guys, send me a message.
Here.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe we could fix up the audio first before.
Maybe.
Two technical people. Oh no. I'm just trying to message my kids. But let's get to as long as your audio is good. Malakas po ang audio. Ang lakas naman pala eh. Guys, tingnan niyo yung ano.
Baka yung internet nyo lang.
Maybe.
Medyo umuulan sa labas. Baka
Maybe.
ganun.
Pero ang ganda kasi nung Traydor na Pagibig. It's so kind of like vintagey pero millennial pa rin.
Mhm. Yeah,
Ganda.
parang medyo 60s to 80s yung
Oo.
sound. Or like jukebox.
Like jukebox, postmodern.
Exactly. Is
Yeah,
that like,
pero very now pa rin yung tunog, which is what Direk wanted. Para, and then what's also nice about it is it can also stand alone aside from the movie. Na parang the message of the song, I mean. Because it's all about like, well, for me, it's all about choosing to love even if it hurts already. Like, parang medyo martyr vibes actually yung song. So I think I've been seeing people in the comments na kahit na some of them haven't even seen the movie yet, nakaka-relate na sila agad sa song and all. So it excites them more to see what scene it actually plays in.
it was when you saw it, how did you feel?
Mind blown.
Basically.
Mind blown. But yeah, we had to edit the song to the scene too. So
Yes.
we
So
made the
that
song
also was-
complete na standalone. And then Direct sent us all the files para sa movie scoring nga po. And then we had to fit certain parts sa each of the scenes kasi mayroon pa pong dialogue in the middle.
And the timing with the
Oh, wait a second. So you wrote the song for the movie, but you
Yeah.
also scored the movie.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Also on the editing where they place each piece of music. That was
And like-
also fun.
Wow. And then he said that it was like you were surprised. That was your first job as a scorer?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, it was their first job.
Yeah, we have no idea how to do our
No
job.
idea.
So, puro chamba lang po yung sa
Yes.
movie actually. But thank you to all of the
sanay
people.
naman kayo eh. Sanay naman kayo.
Kasi dapat nga po talaga na Traydor na Pagibig lang yung ipoprovide na song for the movie. And then parang si Direk, he wanted something specific for that scene. So he said, kayo na lang kaya gumawa din ng music score. Tapos nung una parang joke pa. And it was around like 11 p.m. again. So it's one of those conversations na naman na, okay.
And she called me in the room. She was like, Direk has a question.
Yeah.
And then she was like, he's telling us to score the movie. And then I'm like,
Oh
wait,
my.
what? Okay. And then he was like, wait, are you agreeing to this? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that she said yes because we have no experience
He
whatsoever.
was like, just jump
scoring.
in. Just jump in.
Yeah.
Here's a nice comment here. This is from Anne Ariza. Been listening to Traydor na Pag-ibig and Nosi Balasi. Reminds me of Amy Winehouse music.
I
Wow.
love Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, we're getting Amy Winehouse and Lana Del Rey. Is that
wow.
where you get your inspiration from? Like, tell me about your musical tastes.
It's a mix of those. I get
Ish.
compared to them once in a while.
I think it's because of her really dark voice that's really low. Actually, her fun fact, her vocal range is contralto, so it's like below alto. So it's like almost the highest of a dude. I think that's like a thing. And then like anything she sings over suddenly just sounds dark. Like even if she sings Happy Birthday, it sounds dark. To be honest.
Kaya lagi na ako compare kay
Yes.
Lana Del Rey, Amy Winehouse.
Galing.
Ko lang
Yes.
talaga yun.
So, you knew that this project would, would have, would be a little controversial. Hindi ba kayo natakot?
Well, honestly, Actually, yeah, but at the same time, kasi nandiyan naman si Direk Daryl, and we trust that whatever he makes
Yes.
will be amazing.
Mhm.
Actually, I really love him as a writer and the director. Aside from being an awesome friend and all, talagang I look up to his writing and the movies that he makes. Kasi kahit na twisted usually, or kasi nga Twisted Mind of Daryl Yap, that's his usual tag sa mga movies niya. Yun, gusto niya talagang, I don't know kung gusto niya talagang nababash or what, but provocateur nga daw
Yes.
siya. But then, when you actually watch each of his movies, you'll see that all of them have like a very meaningful message behind them that is usually revealed sa end. Parang, there's a lot of heart actually amongst all the funny stuff, all the chaotic things that he puts in. So yeah, and I feel like that also reflects him as a person na
Mhm.
kahit ganun siya. He's actually one of the nicest people sa industry or just like in general. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a very benefit. It's been a good thing that you know each other because you work well together, it seems, and you understand each other as creatives. Now, meron bagong nagtutune in lang dito and they're asking, how are you related to our great Nora Honor? Sila ay mga pamangkin ni
Yes.
Nora Honor, anak ni
Yes.
Lala
Lala.
Honor.
Yes.
Ayan. So, ang daming naa-amaze. Saan ba kayo nag-aral? Kayong dalawa?
Saan ba? Ang dami natin napagdaanan. Well, when we were younger, sa Brent International School, dun po sa may Laguna. And then, after that, ako po sa La Salle Zobel Ateneo. And then, yung dream school ko yung Berklee College of Music sa Boston. But then yung ginawa ko lang po online course na advanced songwriting. Kasi dun nga po nag-aaral sila John Mayer, Charlie Puth, and all that. So I was like, I need to go to this school. Kasi nga, music po talaga yung passion ko. And then si Ashley naman.
We both went to Brent, and then for high school I went to Assumption Makati. And then for college I went to Berkeley all the way through.
Yeah, music
And
production
I'm
naman.
still actually ongoing with my degree that I'm working towards, a music production degree.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
amazing, guys.
And then I'm really looking forward to graduating in Boston.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I mean, honestly, like with all the controversy that's surrounding this film and even like big people saying it's not art, it is such a disservice to say that because we have very talented people behind this film and not just the actors. Like, I'm so glad that you guys are willing to talk to me today because I really wanted to highlight your music. And then hopefully tomorrow I talk to the costume designer. And what was the mood like? Like you guys just did this in 5 days? Is that right? You wrote the
Yeah, it actually wasn't supposed to be just 5 days. Direct came to our place actually earlier, maybe a week earlier. Pero yung napag-usapan po namin at the time, 80s po yung film. So puro 80s pop, and then there's also this joke in the movie about Sen Aimee liking Madonna or dressing like Madonna. So yun po yung nasa mindset namin when we were creating the music. So we were already working on that, and then the deadline kept coming closer. And then bigla pong tumawag si Direk and he was like, may request daw si Sen. I'm like, what?
I was like, I'm scared.
And then, nagustuhan niya daw talaga yung sa trailer na orchestral na ginawa ninyo. Pwede bang yung buong movie orchestral na lang daw? And it's like, okay.
But our hearts also
So that's why it was just a 5 days thing that Direk was saying. We had to kind of start from scratch. Although yung isang Nosi Balasi na version, which you'll hear sa intro ng movie, na gamit naman po. So it's like, okay.
The 80s version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But initially it was just Traydor, and then you ended up singing Nosi Balasi when they got the rights to it.
Yeah, what happened was we already had it lined up for release, Traydor, and then the other two, yung kay Daryl Ong na Dahil Sa'yo, and then another version of Nosi Balasi. So it came out in an album. But then for the trailer, I think originally we were supposed to use Traydor as the
Trailer
music.
track,
Yeah, trailer music. But then Sen Aimee, I think favorite song niya po talaga yung Nosi Balasi. And they were wondering if we could make it an orchestral version. So that's where it kind of all came from. So I think it was just a day that happened. Like
Yes.
we had to create the trailer music for a day after submitting the Traydor na track. And then
Yes.
release na po agad sa YouTube ng trailer. And then, yeah, I think that's how it all came about. Kaya po yung Nosi Balasi, kakalabas lang yesterday sa
Yes.
Spotify, yung version ko, which people have been asking about. Like, kailan ba lalabas
Like,
to or something? I'm
The whole
sorry.
comment sections is like, is it
Super-
out on Spotify? Nasa Spotify na ba? Guys, nasa Spotify. And then someone replies, wala pa.
Yeah, kasi super last minute lang
Yeah.
nung buong thing. Kaya kahapon lang po siya na-release sa Spotify. So, ayun.
Kahapon.
There.
So, nasa
Yes.
Spotify na.
Yes, finally.
Yes. It's all,
Wow.
like all
Yeah,
streaming
although
platforms.
nag ano siya, it did well. It's a lyric video, so we
Yeah.
released it a lot sooner on the Wild Dream Records channel, the Facebook page. So yeah,
That's where I've been watching it, and your so Wild Channel. How is that different from Honorable Productions?
Wild Dream Records is my record label na partnered up with Viva, and then Honorable Productions is our production duo
Yes.
where we create music for people. So it's two separate companies,
Yeah.
I guess.
Wow.
So
That's
I'm the
amazing.
contractor.
Yeah.
Wow. And are you gonna make a music video for this or?
I'm hoping. I'm just waiting for, Viva. I'm waiting for Direct Daryl because I think nagtutour po sila ngayon everywhere. And I mean everywhere. So I guess hopefully they have some time to create a
Yeah.
music video for
Hopefully
Nosi
soon.
Balasi because a lot of people are also asking for that. Pati po yung sa Traydor na Pagibig.
Mhm. Now that's not your normal sound, right? In Traydor, you don't. Do you sing Tagalog?
Yes, I do. I
Oh.
started writing Tagalog songs when I transferred to Viva in 2018. But before, puro English songs po, ganun. So, but then, Boss Vic was like, okay, you have to eventually write Tagalog songs, blah, blah, blah. So, ayun, I started writing in Filipino songs and yeah, a lot of people were able to resonate with my music better. I want to say better.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Now I don't know the rules of this live thing, but I don't think I can play back your music. But for
Mhm.
the for some people who have just tuned in or pwede, ayun, humihingi ng sample.
Okay,
floor is
which
yours.
one? Traydor or Nosi?
Let's start with Traydor.
Okay, I'll do maybe verse the chorus, just so we have something to do. How does Traydor go? Okay. Dapat walang pakialam, ngunit ba't binabalikan kahit nasasaktan? Kahit sinasaktan at di ko maintindihan, ba't pa inaasam kung puro hirap at sakit lang ang nadadatnan? Ba't nagkakaganyan, di mabitiwan, di titigilan, di makatulog hanggang muling mahagkan. Traydor na pag-ibig, kay lupit. Traydor na pag-ibig, kay sakit. There you go. I'm so glad you like it.
Comment section's going wild. Oh
Oh.
my goodness, Marion, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Now, do you play like what do you play and do you have gigs or are you just strictly doing this for recording?
Well, right now I'm just focusing on releasing new music and focusing on Wild Dream Records, looking for artists. But yeah, hopefully soon we'll have some gigs.
Galing. Teka lang, any advice for young people who like to write music and paano ba yan?
Quit judging yourself.
Yeah.
Don't judge yourself.
Oh yeah, actually, we are looking for a lot of artists right
Yes,
now.
actually,
People who can write their
we're
own
scouting
music.
for songwriters who like to sing their music
Yeah,
and
and
share
we
their
can,
stories.
yeah, and then pwede naman i-sign to Wild Dream Records
Yes.
kung talagang magaling yung writers. But yeah, just put your music out
Mm-hmm.
there. Um Marami namang ano na ngayon bedroom producers, and they just put their music up on YouTube, TikTok, and
Yeah, there's
everything.
really no rule
Yeah,
to
and then
it.
for me, before
Yeah.
I started with like songwriting contests, so usually contests are
Mm-hmm.
a nice way to get into the industry as well, get your music known, so
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But yeah, if there are aspiring artists, you can try to submit your work to Wild Dream Records.
Yeah, our emails. Suddenly our emails. Wild Dream Records official at gmail.com.
That's amazing, guys. Like, I really love that. I mean, you're naturally talented, but you backed it up with education, and now and you keep working on your experience. Like, that's amazing. What, yeah. But maraming nagre-request dito, pwede ba yung Nosi Balasi? Pero guys, before you sing, I'm asking the audience, i-share nyo naman to sa mga wall ninyo para, hindi
Yes,
masayang.
please. And
Anyway,
stream
it's gonna
the
be on
song, stream
playback.
yung Nosi
Stream
Balasi.
Nosi
Nasa
Balasi.
Spotify na finally, guys.
And Apple Music for people who listen to Apple
Yeah, and dami na
Music.
kasi nagagal sa comment
Yes.
section. But wala pa yung Nosi Balasi sa Spotify.
It's in Spotify and Apple Music.
Apple Music, actually all digital
Yeah, even
platforms.
Amazon Music.
Guys, support.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
hindi
please.
lang nabuhay ang Philippine cinema, pati music, ang daming nagse-celebrate ngayon dahil sa movie na ito talaga. Ano si Daryl? Daryl! Galing-galing. So, pakanta daw po ng no, si Balas. Kaya mo ba
Okay.
yun ng live? Ganyan.
Yeah, of course.
She's always
Try,
ready.
try,
She's
try.
always ready. She's always ready.
Grabe pressure. Okay. Huwag mong pansinin ang naninira sa'yo. Basta't alam mo lang tamang ginagawa mo. Huwag mong isipin, huwag mong didibin. Kung papatulan mo, lalo ka lang aasarin. Nosi, Nosi Balasi. Sino ba sila? Nosi, Nosi Balasi. Sino ba sila?
That's my part. That's my part.
Goosebumps. And that's your part, actually. Like, did you use the computer or did you play an instrument?
A mix of
a lot
them.
of things.
Yeah,
Like
computer
organic
mostly.
and computer.
And piano.
Mm,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. What a partnership you have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I really he handles all the techie stuff.
And
'cause
he handles all the
I'm
writing
all
that I'm lazy to
ideas.
do.
You guys are so lucky to have each other. Really, really. It's amazing. And, it really makes a difference when people know what you're thinking. Uh, Wait, I was able to pull up a post of your. Wait, Lala Honor is Maribel Honor. That's your
Yes,
mom.
our mom.
Yes.
So I saw in Facebook she posted something na parang she reposted my previous interview with
Oh yeah.
Direct Daryl. At sabi niya, babasahin ko na lang.
Okay.
So thank you to Direct Daryl Yap, Senator Amy Viva for giving Honorable Productions the big break in this blockbuster movie made in Malacanang. Sasabihin na naman ng lola nila, tatak honor po talaga. Ha ha. I can imagine their lolo and lola in heaven, Master Sergeant Honor, the grandpa from Bawang La Union, a soldier, a Marcos loyalist, and the grandma Mamay Belen, a musician herself, the mentor of the one and only superstar and now national artist who trained her, Miss Nora Honor, to sing and served her as a talent scout in Tawag ng Tanghalan. So your mom has just like considered your work, as a really, it gave honor to her family and to the previous generation. It's so
Whereas
touching.
No, it really was. And I didn't realize that as we were going into this, but then yeah, I hope that they're happy up there in
Mhm.
heaven.
Oh, you met your grandparents.
Sorry.
You met
We-
them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
met
we did. Our grandpa passed away first though when we
like
were
around 2002.
a lot younger, and then our grandma, we got to spend more time with
Mhm.
her. Yeah, she really writes songs as well, but she
Yeah.
sticks more to Christian songs.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Galing, galing. And has the national artist Miss Nora Honor, what's her? Has she seen the movie or heard your music?
Oh, I'm not really sure.
We actually just like met once, I think,
No, but
like in the past. Yeah.
before we got to I actually received an award on her behalf in FAMAS. I think maybe
Mm.
what pre-pandemic
Oh
or
yeah.
something. But yeah, it's just like briefly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Or
Ang
interact.
galing. Well, guys, I cannot thank you enough. This has been a wonderful a little chit chat and some jamming or whatever you call it. Like
Tell us singing.
Yes.
I was singing. But what's next for you? What are you working on and how do we find you?
Well, right now Ashley is working on her EP,
Oh yeah, my
or
album.
yeah,
My
her album,
album.
her
Yeah.
album.
Tell
So
us
yeah.
about it.
Oh yeah, it's actually my artist name is Cool Cat Ash when I'm when I'm
Yeah,
not being
Cool
an
Cat
Cool
honor.
Cat Ash.
Cool
Yes.
Cat Ash, and yeah, I'm coming out with an album around January, and I'm gonna release a couple of singles. Well, my first single that I'm coming out with again after my Filipino novelty rock era, like last year, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's called Money Loves Me. September
Oh.
2. It's about like you know how everyone's like manifesting money and like positivity, like having a good relationship with money and instead of being a slave to money. And yeah, it's just a feel good hip hop song.
Oh, hip hop.
Yeah, she produced the whole thing
Yes, I
as
produced the whole
well and wrote
album
the
on
whole
my
thing.
own.
That's wonderful. Well, we look forward to that. That's when? In September?
September 2
September
and
2.
onwards.
Yeah.
Pretty
Then-
soon.
yeah, me, I'll be focusing on my record label with Viva called Wild Dream Records. So yeah, if are there any other artists out there, aspiring dreamers like me, like us, singer songwriters, producers who want their music heard, submit your demos to Wild Dream Records, Wild Dream Records Official at gmail.com. And yeah, keep checking out our music that's out right now, made in Malacañang. Traydor na Pagibig, Nosi, Balasi, and if
And
you
the whole score.
and the whole score of the movie, all
Watch
the
the
piano
movie,
parts,
basically.
all the
Oh,
sound
beautiful.
effects. That's us.
Also the little Amy part. That's also us.
Really?
That's
Oh,
also us.
oh, you should meet Amy. She's also a musician.
the
Yeah, the real Amy.
Yes,
really,
the real
not the
Amy,
kid Amy.
not the baby Amy.
No, this is little Amy, who's big now. She's a drummer. But that's amazing, guys. I still have to listen to the orchestra because hindi ko siya mabuo in the
Mhm.
scenes. But according to Direct Daryl, it was Bagong Lipunan.
Yeah, actually, the you'll mainly hear Bagong Lipunan in the scene of President BBM and Imelda,
Mhm.
when they'd have that heart to heart in the bedroom, and then the
Mhm.
other one was during his speech as he was saying goodbye to his staff and thanking them. So
Okay.
those are the main parts.
Yes.
But like what really ties it together are yung elements that we use there. We used it throughout the whole movie para in sync talaga yung may
The same
theme
palette.
talaga. Yeah.
The same palette from Bagong Lipunan. So that's what ties together with Bagong Lipunan. All the instruments we used in Bagong Lipunan, we used it for the whole
Yeah.
movie.
So check out those Easter eggs when you guys
Yes.
watch it or watch again.
Oh my goodness, that's really wonderful. And I think this genre. I know that you have other kinds of music, but you got something here. This is so nice, and I think for a while we're gonna have this retro, nostalgic thing going on. So I really love it. Even my husband loved your music, and we've been
Wow.
playing.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
Thank you so
We look
much.
forward to more. But thank you, Marion, and thank you, Ashley, Honor, and we will follow you in your Wild Dreams Music Company, which is like in Facebook and also in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And we will follow Cool Cat Ashley as well with all your upcoming projects.
Yeah, and
Well,
honorable
please,
Honorable
productions
Productions,
too.
of course.
honorable production.
Yeah, honorable productions,
And
Cool Cat Ash, Marion and Nor,
Aunor.
Wild Dream Records. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff
Yes.
going on. We're getting
Dami. That's the way
Yeah.
to do it.
all at once. But
Girl
yeah, thank
boss.
you so much. Thank you so much for inviting us.
And thank you so
Thank you.
much.
And I hope to meet you in person one day. And
That'd be great.
congratulations again. And you guys are a gem. And I'm so happy that more people have discovered your music through this movie. And we will look
Yeah,
forward.
a big thank you to Direct Daryl. Yeah, we love him so
It's a huge
much,
deal.
and we're looking forward to more movies. Kung matuloy yung trilogy.
We love you,
Hopefully.
Direct. We love you, Direct.
We love you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Direct. One of the
Okay.
nicest.
Right. He is. Thank you, Marion and Ashley.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you,
Daphne.
guys. Bye.
Bye. Have
Bye-bye.
a good night.
Night. Okay. Wow, guys, that was Marion and Ashley Honor. Was my audio bad? Can you hear me, guys? Thank you for to all of you who are watching live. We're on Facebook and in YouTube. And let me do some greetings and thank you to everyone who's sending stars. It motivates me because I am new to all of this. So thank you so much. But isn't it wonderful? Narinig nyo na ba yung music? I-search nyo sa YouTube. Nandyan siya. Tsaka they're now on Spotify and on Apple iTunes. Right. So everyone's telling me now that they can hear me. Kanina, like we can't hear you. Hindi po sharp pero understandable. I know. Buy a new mic. This is actually a new mic and I want my old one back. Anyways, okay, so please play back the music of Ashley and Marion Honor. They are so talented and so wonderful. They not only created the song, wrote the song Traydor na Pagibig for the movie, but that they did the whole musical scoring. So I think that, uh, you know, someday when the award season comes up, I think they should, you know, be talked about, if not be nominated or win. Okay, so let us say hello. Thank you, Dita Yabut. Oh, at nawala. Prince. Shout out from Santa Barbara, Iloilo. Hello. I am half Ilonggo from Iloilo as well. Oh, Maggie says you're okay naman. Facebook and YouTube audio. Oh, ito lalagay natin. Ganda ni Ma'am Daphne, Miss Daphne. Salamat. Okay, from Samar. Si Joanna is watching from Samar. Give me your insights about their songs, guys, and how did you like it? At saka, nanood ba kayo ng Made in Malacanang or any other things that you watch? We can hear you, Miss Daphne. This is Mark Reyes. And oh yeah, this is true. Mary Lau. Marion reminds me of Karil. She does, no? She does have similar features. And okay, wait. This is from Tata Pech. Tata Pepchi. Got curious about Marion's Nosi Balasi, but I must say I'm digging Traydor na Pagibig. Diba? Ang ganda. And guys, after I post this, after this live, I'm gonna post it and rewind and watch her sing a cappella. She is so talented. That voice may halong Lana Del Rey and Amy Winehouse. I would love to listen to her live in a small bar. You know, sana may ganon. So let me know, Marion and Ashley, kung magkaka-concert kayo ng ganong kaliit. Right? Anyway, maraming salamat sa lahat ng nanonood. Again, I will be posting this in my YouTube channel and on Facebook. Salamat sa mga natutuwa sa mga little lives natin. And I hope that as I go on into other topics as well, sana magustuhan ninyo. Okay? And again, this recording will be posted in both my YouTube and my Facebook. So thank you again to everyone who's here, anyone who's new here. Paki-share at salamat sa mga stars. Okay, bye!